people who don't wish me well.
Annie.
All those speeches that you gave me about the need to trust each other. But then, why would anybody trust me? I'm just an alcoholic, drug addict, and I'm crazy to boot.
No, that is not true, Annie. You are a wonderful, wonderful woman.
Wonderful woman. Do wonderful women always get lied to?
All right, Annie, I admit I lied to you. I admit that's a terrible thing, but the only reason I did it was to help you get over your obsession with Josh.
Obsession? Do you think that is what that was?
Yes, Josh was finished with you, Annie. He couldn't even stand to look at you. And it tore me up inside to see a woman that I cared very much for pining for someone who could care less about her.
When I was a little girl, I remember that I used to climb into my grandmother's lap, and I used to bury my head in her chest. When she told me about all the wonderful things that I should expect in my life, the beautiful things that a good little girl is supposed to deserve.
You deserve all those beautiful things, Annie, and more.
And you want to give them to me?
Yes, I do.
Is that why you kicked me out of your house?
Look, forget about all of that.
Forget about how I groveled and begged you? Or forget about how you said you were going to cut your losses and how you wanted to get rid of me?
Annie, I was angry with you drugging Harley. I was acting out of hurt, that's all.
It's okay. Because I wouldn't want to be around me either, but I don't have a choice.
Stop talking about yourself that way.
Good little girl turned out to be not so good, didn't she, Ellen? She turned out not to deserve any of those wonderful, beautiful things in life. Not to deserve anything that's perfect. She didn't even deserve to have people who cared enough about her to tell her the truth when it mattered the most.
Come home with me, Annie, and I promise you everything will be different. The only reason I paid Fran to testify was to ensure that you would have a better life. That's, Annie, I care very much.
Stop it, Ellen. Listen, I might be the lowest of the low, but there is a really good reason why I ended up with you. A really good reason. You are one of the most hated men in Springfield, and I'm holding down the top spot for women. We are birds of a feather, you and I. We are untrustworthy, unlovable. We are on everything.
Annie.
But the thing is, as revolting as we both were, we still had each other.
We still have each other. We can still be together, Annie.
No. I don't have the strength anymore. I don't have the heart or the energy. I don't have anything